That being said, I have lots of cases of sparkle blends. So I got my little trays so I can dump them in the trays so it'll be easier for you guys to see. Amber does sell these in her shop. And after the live, I'll make sure I link everything in the description box. So let's just go ahead and get started. So the first one I have is, this one was released in September, and it's Reindeer Games. Now sometimes you can get them like, so the new releases come in bundles. Some come in, if you want them all, they come in bundles. And they usually come to you like this, all packaged real nice. As you can see, I got mine the other day and still have not put it away so I could show you guys. So after they come in this package, these little bags, I put them in my little cases because it just is easier for me to, well, see and use and just put them on display because they're so pretty. So the first one I have from the September release is Reindeer Games. And my girls really like this one because there are little reindeers in them. I'm going to grab my little pokey stick here. So, my camera is not going to want to focus. That's the only thing that's weird with this streaming software is I have to like manually focus my camera all the time. So, in Reindeer Games, you have all of these, there he is, sequins, plus you get these little clay bits, which this one is a reindeer. So you have this guy, and I think there's a couple of different sizes in here of the little reindeer. You have little snowflakes that are different colors. So you have a green, you have a white, I think green and white, maybe a blue. No, I think it's just green and white. You get these humongous stars. And then you have, which are my favorite, these little shards. Oh my gosh, they're not. We're just going to go in here. Use the fingers. Oh, there's a red snowflake there. So you get these shards. And they're so pretty. Like this is probably my favorite part of the mixes is these little shards. So you get the big stars. You have your traditional Christmas colors like the red and the green. And then there's these little thin metallic reindeer. Super cute. So you have the glitter gold ones that are pretty decent size. You have some shiny gold. And then you have some that, I call them little donuts. Because that's exactly what they look like, is little donuts to me. But they're super pretty. So you don't even have to really make shaker cards to use these. I have added them to cards, which I have a couple. I'm going to show you guys. That I've used where I've just used them on just the top of my cards, like the outside of my cards. So you have these little spiral ones, which again, they're my favorites. But it's just a really good Christmassy mix. I mean, you don't have to use the reindeer, you don't have to use the big stars. You can use, you know, little snowflakes or just the mix itself. So that one is Reindeer Games. And we're just going to put this guy, that's why I have so many trays. So the next one is Jewel Tone Sky. And this again, everyone I'm showing you right now is everything that was released in September. So this is such a pretty mix. I love these colors together. So you have some that are clear with like a blue tint. So I like those. You also have silver glitter sequins. And then, I'm going to see if I can grab a hold of one of these guys. you have these hollow stripe sequins, which you can use on any card, any card. But I see them more as like a party, birthday, pretty much anything you can think of. And then you have these big red ones. I know, like these are like my colors. Then you have stars in here. You have some greens, some satin blues that aren't like, you know, a super bright blue. And then you have pink and then some teals in here. So yeah, this is one of my, I think this may be in the top of my favorite for this release. So that one was Jewel Tone Sky. Yeah, a CD. That's exactly it. The little round, the little hollow ones. So let's see. Let's do this one. So this is Snowbirds. This is my son's favorite because he loves penguins, and I had to order him his own for this. So you'll be able to see. I'm just going to dump them all and hope I don't spill them. So I really like this mix. You have these, and I don't even need my jewel picker for these ones. These super sweet penguins. And there's a couple different sizes. So you have the really, let's see if I can grab another. Look how sweet these little penguins are. Oh, thanks, Marie. That makes it helpful. Marie is posting the links. The link to the Sparkle Blind shop. But look how freaking adorable these guys are. Look, this guy has his own little Santa hat. So those would go really well with the Mama Elephant O Penguin tree or the Little Penguin agendas. But look at this. Look at this. You have your little clear bubbles. And they are clear. And you can use alcohol ink. You can use alcohol markers to color them. So they don't have to necessarily stay clear. But I do use the clear ones a lot on my cards. Just to give it a little bit of something without it being too much. So, of course, you have your snowflakes. And there's different types of snowflakes. So you have these ones here. Let me see if I can get this guy out. My crystal katana is not being my friend tonight. These ones I can just pick up. So you have ones that are a little bit thinner, and then you have the thicker snowflakes. But even this color palette alone, like you can see all the different colors it shifts. And then you have this guy. This guy is pretty decent size. Now, I don't know the exact sizes. Amber would know, or Allison would know. So you have this one. It's almost like a silvery gray. I mean, I'm sure it's white, but to me it looks silvery gray. And then you have this one that's silver and looks like a flower. And then you have these guys. Yep, I'm just going to set that guy down. So these are some of my favorites because they color shift. They look clear. Like right now, well, it looks pink right now, but they look clear in your mix, and then it just shifts that color. Okay, 8mm, the big ones. But this would be a good mix. It doesn't have to be Christmas. I mean, there's lots of occasions in winter that you can send somebody a card. There's also these clay circles that are in here too. So that one is Snow Pals, or Snowbirds. I did, oh my gosh. So these are like the little clear bubbles I'm talking about. So it just fit really nice with the background without adding too much to it or taking away too much from it. I just added them around my card. So yeah, this one is a good for, it doesn't even have to be winter. I mean, it's just such a good blend that you can use this for any time. So that one's Snowbirds. Let's see. Let's do Deck the Halls next. So this one's Deck the Halls. This is a fun party mix. This is literally a party mix. I mean, look at that. Look at those. Just the hollow on the things alone. So there are a lot that are, you know, have the hollow to them, but you also have like these gold, solid gold squares. You have the glitter sequins. You have the spiral sequins, which I really, really like. So this one, for some reason, is showing, there we go. It was showing up orange, but it's not. It's a pink. But it's got that hollow mix to it, and there's the shards. I love my shards. So then they have the little stars to them. I'm trying to dig this guy out here. So you can see all these little stars. Now these little stars are, you know, if they get in the container, they get in the container, and if they don't, they just don't. And Michelle's probably gonna kill me because she will save all of the little stars. I can't do that. So yeah, there's this one. He's like a peachy pink, but has a really nice shift to it. So yeah, this one is definitely a party mix. Here is a, oh my gosh, pick up. Yeah, like a disco. That's what, a 70s disco. That's what it is. But you also have like these purple, you know, sometimes you just have to, because they stick everywhere. The cat spilled one of my blends, and it, see, this one's more translucent. There's no, you can see through this one. But yeah, I mean, you can add that to any, see, look, here's a star, right? You probably can't even see it because my camera's blurry right now, but there's one of those stars. See, I saved it. I saved it just for you, Shell. So that one was Deck the Halls. Or Deck Those Halls. The next one is going to be Gingerbread House. I just, me and those stars, we fight a lot. So this one is super cute. So I have the stamp set from Lawn Fawn. The, oh, what is the name of it? It's the little snow globes, but there's like a little gingerbread house with a little gingerbread man in it. And this would be something I would use that for. So you have these little gingerbread houses, which are super cute. You have the little candies in green and gray. Some candy canes. Some caviar beads. You have the spirals. You have some little sprinkles. And then you have, I know I just seen him, and I'm probably, there he is. So you have these little gingerbread men that I'm going to have to pick up with my finger. That's right, I'll grab that guy. And you have the red ones too, the red candies too. So there's the little gingerbread. Here's the house. I'll just grab them all out of here. Let's see, here's a green. So after some of those are pulled out, you can kind of see the mix. It's like the nice gingerbread colors, like some of you would do with the gingerbread house. You also get those little white, these white, if I can pick it up. Try not to move too much. I don't want to make anybody sick. They're like the white solid sequins. But they have, these ones are matte, and there's some in here that are not matte. So here are the little gingerbread pieces. So you have your candies, your green, white, and gray, your little gingerbread man, which he's not clay. He's just the like a sequin. And then you have the clay gingerbread house. So how cute are those to put on a gingerbread card? You can even make your own little gingerbread card. You don't even necessarily have to have stamps or anything to go with it. But yeah, they have, you got some nice, like, lighter browns. You have a few darker browns. Here's the ones I was talking about. And you'll see that in another mix. For the next release I'm going to show you. So I really like these because they just give a nice shine to your cards. See if I can flip him over. Nope. Let's do it this way. So yeah, that is Gingerbread House. And everything I'm showing you, as the video is still available. The bundles might not be, except for maybe November. So I don't want to say that it is and it's not. So the next one is Stockings Were Hung. And this is going to be another, like, more traditional color palette. But this one you have clear. So you have these ones that are completely clear. You have little stockings. You have little Christmas trees. Ooh, I like that one too. Let me just pull these out real quick. You have a lot of caviar beads in this one. And they're, you know, the traditional red, gold, or red, silver, green, and white. So you have, like, you know, your regular sequins here. These are more of a matte or satin. Here's one of those clear ones. So it's completely clear. But the good thing about that is we'll pick up whatever color you have on your, whatever background you have. See, there's little trees. You have your stars again. Different size of the stockings, which is nice because you don't always want the same size. So yeah, little hearts, or hearts, little stars. Let's see if I can grab this big boy. So you have the little, now this isn't clay, it's just the little sequin tree. You have this big sequin that just shifts with the green. You have little clay Christmas trees, little clay stockings, and then these little flower, they just look like a flower to me. I'm sure there's a name for them, but these are one of my favorite. And then you have the glitter. So you get a nice, again, a nice mix in these blends. And once Amber makes them and they sell out, like, that's it. They're not coming back. She does try to make something similar, but it's not ever the same. So that one was Stockings Were Hung. These last two, ooh, good thing I got another tray, are in my top favorites of this release. So this one is Milk and Cookies. And my daughter sat and picked out all the clay pieces. She picked out the clay Santas, the clay milks, and the clay cookies. And it was hilarious. So we have the milk here. You have your different size Santas. And here's your little cookies. Like, how cute are those little cookies? You can just make a little tiny tray on your card and just put a bunch of cookies and a little thing of milk, and there you go. You don't even really need anything else to add to it. So you get these bigger caviar beads. You have blues and whites, reds, and some browns. So you have your little sprinkles too. And then you have the solid white, and I think there was brown. I thought I seen a brown. Yep, there you go. Brown sequins. So you have blues, gray, or blue. Oh my gosh, words. You have your blues, your whites, reds, and browns. So it's a nice little mix. Oh, thank you, Marie. I wasn't sure, and I didn't want to say. I figured this bundle would be gone pretty quick because it's super cute. So that one was milk and cookies. And then we have toasted s'mores. This one is one of my favorites. I'll show you why here in a second, as soon as I dump them out. And I'm going to pull them out of here. So, look at these little marshmallows. They're different sizes. So you have some that are bigger, some that are smaller. But look at those little faces. These are one of my favorites. And this is a good one for the coffee lovers block hop, which is going on now. But yeah, I mean, even they do it, I think, in the spring and in the fall. But this is a really good, warm, cozy coffee, tea, hot cocoa mix. So you're going to get a lot of browns in this one, but they're not all the same shade of brown. You have lighters, darkers. I mean, you have sprinkles. These, some whites. It's okay, Allison. But yeah, you get a really good, like, I don't know. I think of this as like warm and cozy. Like you're sitting at your desk or by the fire with your blends. Or with your blends. That would be me. With your cocoa or, you know, coffee, whatever. Whatever you choose to drink. They're not jimmies. They're sprinkles. My kids argue with me about that. They're like, what's a jimmy? So I had to explain what it was. Okay, so I'm going to focus here for a second. I'm going to throw these ones back in their package. But that one was the September release. So, again, once this video is over, I'm going to link everything that's available. But I thought that was a really fun release. I mean, you got a lot of variety in that one. Okay, I'm just going to empty a couple and then I will use the rest of them. Throw this guy back in here because he's easy. It is. It's a Jersey thing. It's not an Ohio thing. All right. So for October, so that was September. I have October. This one is called Happy Huskies. And this is one of the bundles that are available still. So for all the dog lovers, or just, you know, animals in general, this one, let me focus. This one is really fun. So you have different color snowflakes. Even if you don't want to use the huskies, the little puppies, and the paws, I mean, it's still a good mix to put onto your card. You have this really nice big snowflake there. You have pink, yellow, orange, blue, and green snowflakes in this. So it was funny because the kids were going through them and they go, Mom, what's that? Like, what is that? What's that supposed to be? So after I pulled it out and they, you know, finally realized what it really was. So as soon as I can get these guys on my hand, they're little dog bones. Little clay dog bones. How freaking cute. Here's the little husky. And then you have your paw print. So those are super cute. So those ones are clay. Your snowflakes, with the exception of the ones I showed you, are clay. And then you just have a really nice, oh, there's purple too. It's almost like a neutral mix with a little splash of color. Because there's a lot of clear and a lot of like ivory champagne-y colors, and your snowflakes that add just a little bit of color to it. So that is Happy Huskies. Okay. And then we have Bubblegum Blizzard. So a lot of these I bought extras of. This just happens to be one of them because it reminds me of cotton candy. But it's But there's a lot of like little snowflakes in here. Like there's hollow snowflakes. There are, let me grab a couple of these out and see if it'll. So you have hollow snowflakes, you have white and blue snowflakes. You have those snowflakes that were in the Happy Huskies mix. You have sprinkles, you have purple, like pastels. You know, you have your purples, your blues, your pinks. And this just is a really, I don't know, it's a really fun mix, I think. I think this would be perfect for a little girl's birthday. It kind of reminds me of cupcakes. That's what it is. It's cupcake, like cupcake toppings. And then you have these clay. Let me see if I can grab this guy too. So you have the sprinkles, and then you have this big clay snowflake. And then you have the hollow snowflake, which is there. And then you have that same style snowflake that was in the Happy Huskies. So yeah, I did order plenty of extras of those. And you'll see in a lot of my blends, I have ordered multiples. So the next one is cinnamon roll. So cinnamon roll has little cinnamon rolls in it. So you have these little ones here, and then you have big ones. So I thought this would go really, really good with the PSL blend that Amber has in the shop. Because they kind of, you know, they could be pumpkin rolls. But you have like a good mix of, you know, again, the browns. You have the spiral ones. I know. They're so cute. There's so many of them. You have your caviar beads, which are pretty decent size. You have some holographic ones. You just have a good variety in this one. This would be another good one too for a, you know, coffee, tea, or hot cocoa blend. So that one is cinnamon roll. And you can see, you get a lot of those little clay cinnamon rolls. Don't worry, I'm watching where every single one of these fall so I can put them back in their containers. Next one is, now she had Happy Huskies. This one is Snow Pals. Nope, wrong one. That's coming up. This one is, well, this one is Snow Pals. So this is all the fun snowmen. And there are, I'm just going to go ahead and use them, just pull them out. Because they're so cute. And there's so many different sizes. Let's grab this guy. I mean, you have your snowflakes again. You have, you know, pretty good mixture. So here are, oh, I like these little clear ones. I didn't even see those ones before. I'm trying to get them all over so you can see these guys. So again, you have that same type of snowflake. You have these really cute little snowmen here. And then you have the bigger, so you have the snowman head with his hat and his scarf. And then you have the whole snowman with his little hat and scarf. But how freaking adorable are those? I love this one. And again, with the same with the hollow. You still have some in here that are a little bit hollow. So this one is nice because it's got some grays, some reds. You got your glitter, your caviar beads, and snowflakes. Like, what else could you ask for? So that one was Snow Pals. And depending how long this goes, I know this is taking a long time, guys. I'm going to try to get through some of these a little quicker. This one is Sugar Cranberries. Because I want to show you guys the new one. Look at that star. So that one's got to go over here. This is what I'm talking about with those little stars all over. So this is Sugar Cranberries. So you have a really nice mix of reds. You have your clears. You have the silver caviar beads. They do. They really do. Like, I was looking at them and I'm like, man, this is going to be perfect for like 3 different types of cards. Well, thanks for stopping by and watching. So yeah, blues, these ones almost look like little ice cubes. So you have silver, and then you have some gray caviar beads. You have a good mix of your clears and a good mix of the reds. There's a yellow in here. So it's not just one blend. You have a lot of different types of sequins in here. So that one is Sugar Cranberries. And then the last two that are in this release. And this is still the October release. I have multiples of this one. And this one is called Winter Blues. How could I not have multiples of this one? I would have been shocked at myself if I wouldn't have got multiples. So this one is really fun. It's got little music notes. It's got these little clay snowflakes. You have stars, the polka dot sequins, which are really fun. I'm trying to see, pull them out here. You have the little silver squares, and then of course your snowflakes. So you have a big blue one, two of them. Actually, there's probably a couple in this one. And then you have the same type of snowflake that was in some of the other mixes. So yes, I have multiples of this one, and there's a shard. Man, oh man, I did not see that shard at first. And then you have really small caviar beads too. So this one's really fun. I mean, the blues alone are just fantastic. And the last one, I have way a lot of multiples. I mean, if you guys knew me, you'll know that clears are my favorite. I think I have 6 extras of this one. And it's all clear. It's amazing. Completely amazing. I could just use these and... Well, I lie. I can't just use these ones and nothing else. You have the little clear bubbles that are in here. And they're different sizes. So they're not all the same size. I just lost it. It just fell. But, I mean, even like the translucent... you have some translucent pinks. It's just it's a good mix. So yeah, you have... Yeah, this is the best clear blend of life. Oh my gosh. See, I know where they're going. They all have their own little pile. Alright, now on to November. Anytime you get a bundle, like I said, it'll be packaged like this. And usually you get, sometimes Amber will throw in a little free gift. This one is the Shining Stars blend. So there's, like, I love these little wooden stars. They're pretty awesome. But you have, like, some satin, some that are mirrored. So that was free in my bundle. So here is the November release. And let me tell you what, it was a really good release. I'll grab one that doesn't have anything stuck in it. So we're going to start with Positively Perfect. So she had one for the dog lovers. This one's for the cat lovers. Or really any animal lover. So, let's see. So these ones have little cats in them. Little cats, little paw prints, little shiny paw prints. And then you just have a really nice mix of color. So you have some browns, you have some purples. You also get those holographic ones that were in the puppy blend. So you get some yellows. This one's like a chartreuse color, I think. Well, that's what it looks like to me. And it's just a really fun mix for anybody who just loves animals in general. I don't know if this will shut off after 40 minutes or after 60 minutes. I'm hoping I will be done soon so you guys aren't here forever. But it's just exciting to be able to have all these mixes and share them. So let's see, let's go with this one next. So this is Winter Sunrise. This is one of my favorites because the title is exactly what it makes me think of. There's really nice satin blues. You got some satin grays. You have some clears, my little donut ones. You have some little animal print ones that are here. Let's see if I can get that better in the light. I mean, it's just a really good, you have those little stars. You have the little spiral sequins. It's just a really, I don't know, this makes me feel like the other ones, like really cozy mix. And this would be good to add to any of your little critter cards. So that one was Winter Sunrise. And these ones I didn't put away just so I can show everybody. This one is Sassy Unicorn. So, I mean, it's everything unicorn legend to have in it. You have your big unicorn here. That's super shiny. You have a lot of pinks, bright pinks, you know, purples. You have some blues. You have these little caviar beads. You have these ones that have the animal print on them as well. That's what I call it. You have these little cup flowers here. It's just a really fun mix if you are really into unicorns or know a little girl that's into unicorns or you yourself are. So that one was Sassy Unicorn. And this, I believe this bundle is still available. Which one's this one? What's Your Sign? Allison made such a cute card on her live. And she does lives every Thursday on Doodles Paper Playground's Facebook page. So these have all the zodiac signs. They also have the, okay, they're the like CD looking ones, which is just a hollow. So yeah, all your little clay bits in this one are zodiac signs. I cannot tell you which ones are which because I would have to look them up. And then you have little sprinkles in here. This one is just a really fun mix. So if you have not watched any of Allison's lives on Facebook, you need to. Because she does the most amazing cards on her lives. Okay, the next one is, okay, I have to say this slow, HBD2U. So you get these really, really big caviar beads. This one I'm just going to throw in my hand here. These really cute happy birthdays, which are a red metallic. You have these super cute little cupcakes. And then you get these awesome little party hats. Like, how does this not scream a birthday card to you? You also get the little animal print ones. You get some flat back sequins. It's just a really fun mix. I think anybody would love to have a birthday card with this mix on it. So that one was HBD2U. Uh-oh. Can I do it? All in there. Okay, these last two are my favorite. I don't like saying I have like super big favorites, but these last two are my favorite. This is Ivory Elegance, and it is one of the most prettiest sparkle blends. Allison made her husband an anniversary card with this blend. This is such a perfect anniversary, wedding, just any kind of, I don't know. I would put it on everything. But it's just so, like the name says, you know, like there's an elegance to it. It's not just like your normal sequins. So I'm going to pull some of these out without spilling them. So you do get, you know, it's just a nice ivory mix. You get your little squares with the chevrons on them. It's just, I have no words for this one. It's just so pretty. Okay, so you get the bigger donut ones. You get these flowers, and these flowers are cupped. Like, it looks like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. Or more like domed. So they're not like, it's not flat when you would glue it down. Like, there's some, a little bit of height to that one. And then you get these smaller ones, which you can do either this way, or you can flip them over and have little cups. These are one of my favorites too. And that, it's not a spiral, it's not a flower, but it looks like a flower to me. So this is like, if I had a top 10, this would be number 2. Which is crazy, because, I mean, obviously the clear is my top blend, because I can't have it any other way. Alright, this next one is Shoot for the Stars. Oh, there's one more. Shoot for the Stars is my daughter's favorite mix, because she loves anything that has to do with space. So this is a space theme card, or a space theme mixed. You have these really awesome like hollow moons. You have these little clay shooting stars. There's a lot of stars in this one. And then you have these super cute little spaceships. How freaking cute are those? So this one is like just what it says. It's a oh my gosh. What did I Shoot for the Stars. It's a space theme mix. So you can see, so these are like the little stars. Like these little stars. So you get little rocket ships and moons. We're not going to see that. We're just going to pretend like that didn't even happen. This is what, see, this is what happens with the live. It just kind of, you know, does its own thing. Alright, this last one is pretty special mix, because there is something extra in here. All these little spaceships are going to be the same thing as the stars. We're just going to leave them. Okay, this one is called Ring in the New Year. So Ring in the New Year is the perfect, there we go, perfect mix for any black tie, I think. That's what I feel like, any like black tie event. The best thing in this blend are these teeny tiny, which I'm surprised I still have any left, little bells. And they ring. My daughter has stolen some out of my mixes already, so I have to make sure that I have plenty, which I did order more of these. But to me, this is just like any like kind of fancy black tie, you know, a wedding, obviously for the new year, graduation. I mean, there's so many events that this could go with. So many different types of cards this could go with. So you have your holographic ones. You have a lot of the satin blacks. The like champagne colored little donuts. So yeah, this one is a good all around, you know, any time of the year mix. Not necessarily just New Year's. So that is all 3 releases from Doodle's Paper Playground. I hope you guys can find some that you really like, and you check out her shop, because she has got a lot in there still. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'll be live again next Tuesday with tags. We're gonna do a bunch of different types of Christmas, birthday tags. So until next week, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. There could be, you know, one person in here, or it could be a million people in here. I appreciate you guys being here and supporting me. So, until next week, I'll see you guys later.